Who said it was easy work? Who said it was easy work? Who said it was easy? Who said it was easy? Who said it was easy work? Somebody must do it, so I gotta do it. Who said it was easy work? Yo, what up, YouTube? Welcome to Sinn-Take, man. My name is Jason. Coming back with another one, man. Listen, it's gloomy as hell, man. It's fall outside. It ain't even cold outside. It's just fall outside, you know what I mean? But yeah, man, either way, man, the Most High woke us up this morning. Let's be great, man. Let's take advantage of the opportunity. But real quick, though, I want to tell y'all something, man. Listen, deep down, women love brutal honesty, okay? I want y'all to understand that and remember that. You know, women love brutal honesty. You know, they don't, you know, they may not like hearing what you tell them, you know, especially if it ain't something that they gonna feel too good about, but they still will appreciate you telling them, you know. They still will appreciate your honesty. That's why you have so many women calling in to Kevin Samuels. You know what I mean? Shout out to Kevin Samuels. That's why you have so many women reaching out to him, because they know that he gonna be brutal. He gonna be brutal and he gonna be honest, which makes him brutal. He gonna give him brutal honesty. You know what I'm saying? And you know, in a lot of these situations, these women are not getting that. They're not getting that on a day-to-day basis. You know, and that's why I try to tell y'all also, man. Listen, being out here lying to these females is one of the most beta things that you can do. You know, that's why you have so many women. That's why you got so many lost women now. Because these betas, just to get what they want out of them, they tell them anything. That's why I tell y'all, don't go with everything either. Don't go with everything, you know, just to be getting some ass. That's beta, and you sending these women off. That's why you got these lost women out here looking any old type of way. They think they fly. They really ain't. You telling them they are. These betas telling them they are. And they a hot ass mess. So they don't know what the fuck. But then when they run into an honest motherfucker and then they tell them the real, they getting all upset and shit and thinking the motherfucker hating on them when they really just trying to be honest with them. Raining hard as hell. When they really just trying to be honest with them. So, listen, it ain't no need to be lying to these women. You know, these women will appreciate your honesty. It may not be some shit that they want to hear. Maybe it be something that they needed to hear. You know, more than likely it's something that they needed to hear. And they not gonna like hearing it at first, but they still will appreciate it. That's why you gotta be honest with these women. Especially in the dating world. When you out here dating these women, tell them the truth. Tell them the truth. Don't just go along with everything that they saying and going along with the flow and shit like that just so you could get some ass, being a yes man. That's why being a yes, I say I'm totally against being a yes man. That's beta as fuck. Don't be no yes man. Tell them the real. She will appreciate that. She gonna feel some type of way. I said she gonna feel some type of way, but she still will appreciate your honesty. You gotta be honest out here, especially in this dating world, you know? And in these relationships, of course. You know, unless it is you trying to cheat. Unless you trying to cheat, then obviously you gonna lie. That's why they call it cheating. But still, though, you know what I mean? Still, bottom line, you need to be honest with these women. They appreciate it. They appreciate it. They're gonna be pissed off, but they still will stay close to you because they know you're gonna keep it 100 with them. Women love motherfuckers that's gonna keep it 100 with them. And guess what? They could tell most of the time when you just lying and going with the flow and shit just because you trying to get some pussy, man. That's beta shit. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's lame as fuck out here, especially for us grown-ass men. We too grown to be out here lying to these chicks. What we lying for? What, we gonna get a whooping? Hell nah. If all you want to do is fuck, tell her that's all you want to do is fuck. You know what I mean? Tell her all you want to do is fuck. Tell her. She either gonna take it or leave it. But at the end of the day, at least you was honest. At least she can't say, oh, you played me. You didn't tell me this and you didn't tell me that. You got a girl, tell her you got a girl, bro. You married, tell her you married. At least you honest. What's the worst that's gonna happen? Nothing. Ain't nothing gonna happen. It's either gonna be a yes or a no, a maybe
or whatever the fuck it is, at least you told her. A lot of these motherfuckers out here, these betas, man, just to get some ass, they playing too many games with these females. Like, dog, see, that's how shit be escalating. That's how shit turned into domestics and homicides, because you out here lying and shit. You out here lying and shit. Now your situation all fucked up, you know? And then at the end of the day, too, you still got to recognize these women, too, that even if you did tell them the truth, you told them, you know, like, look, I got a girl, whatever, man. Listen, you know, there could be nothing between us but physical. You know what I mean? It only could be something physical with us. It can't, you know, we can't, you know, I ain't looking to get into no other relationships. I had no side pieces like that. You know what I mean? You got to watch out for those women that act like they with it. And then as soon as you start fucking, they switch up on you, you know, because and don't even be surprised when that shit happened either, and start painting her as the enemy. Because listen, even though you told her the truth, you was honest with her, listen, these women, you already know, man, they run off emotion. So you would be stupid to think that you can start fucking her and then it won't be anything, you know, attached to it. You know what I mean? She will become emotionally attached to you. You know what I'm saying? She will start falling for you. So we not gonna sit here and act dumb like it ain't gonna happen, because it does, and it happens all the time. It happens all the time. So you gotta watch those women too that switch it up. So I'd advise you, if you gonna go there on that type of tip, I'm not advising you to cheat or do any of that, but if it's something where you have to take it there, then keep that shit at a minimum. Because if you just start, you know what I'm saying, you just doing it, you hitting her all the time and all that shit, and now y'all talky and texty and all that shit, is gonna turn into something more than what you planned on. And then there you go, you're gonna have a situation. But that's beside the point. Bottom line, these women love honesty. Be honest with them. They love hate it, because they're glad that they know the truth, but it sucked hearing it, you know. And I'm talking truth. You just got to keep it 100 with them. It ain't always on the negative spectrum, like you telling her that, like, look, nah, you fat as hell, you ugly as fuck, or I just want to fuck and all that. Sometimes it ain't even about that. Sometimes you could just be honest. Not sometimes. You need to be honest with them, even about how they act or some things that they just need to hear. You got to tell them what they need to hear. When they in the wrong, tell them that they wrong. Don't be that motherfucker that's, nah, baby, you right. Everything you said was right. You know what I mean? You know, that bitch was bogus. She ain't there. No. You know, tell your girl when she was wrong too. Tell her what she did wrong in these situations. Don't just go along with everything. You're going to have her thinking, you're going to have her out here bogus, especially if you care for her. If you care for that girl, you in a relationship, you care about her, you know what I mean? Or this is just a friend that y'all be hooking up every once in a while, tell her the truth. That's even more of an incentive to tell her the truth. Because if you in a relationship with her and that's your girl, listen, y'all represent each other. So you can't have her out here looking bogus too, because you sitting there lying to her and being a yes man. No, you got to keep it 100 with her too, so y'all both seeing eye to eye in this situation. And if she's wrong, she needs to know that she wrong. If I'm wrong, listen, I may not want to hear that I'm wrong, because us guys, we got a habit of even thinking when we wrong, we still right, you know, because we felt a certain type of way in that moment or at that time. But even then though, I don't want nobody just going along with everything that I say. No matter what, eventually I'm gonna figure out what I did wrong anyways. In that moment, if I'm too hyped up and I'm pissed off about it, then I'm not trying to hear it. Sometimes it be like that. It be like that with these females as well. But it's still our job to keep it 100 with them in the situation. If they was right, they was right. You could tell her that, hey, you was right on that one. That shit was bogus. You know what I mean? Even if you was wrong and she was right, you know what? It's a good idea. It's a good idea to just own up to it. You know what I mean? You got to be a man and put on your big boy pants, man. We don't got time to be sitting there pouting like these females over dumb shit. You know what? If I was wrong, I was wrong. You know what? As much as I don't even want to tell this bitch that, you know what, she was right, make it a habit of just being, you know what, you right. And I don't care. Women don't like to apologize. Women don't like to own up to shit. They don't like to own up to shit. Even when you be telling them the brutal ass truth, they still don't want to, you know, own up to it and be like, hey, you know, whatever. You know, they'll do something slick to let you know that you was right, but they still won't 100%, you know, take ownership of that and tell you that. You know what I'm saying? But that's female shit. At the end of the day, no matter what, as men, we have to be honest with these women. I don't care what end of the spectrum you on. You just have to do it. You have to do it. You know, it's a part of the glow up, and we not playing no games out here with these chicks. We already know what it is anyways. So we should be, at this point, with everything that we practicing in these journeys that we on, we should be super honest with these chicks. Super honest, like, because we don't give a fuck. We don't give a fuck. At this point, we good with or without them. So it's like, yo, like, really, I don't need you. I don't need your pussy. I don't need your presence. I don't need your energy, because I'm good over here. So that gives you more of an incentive to just say what the fuck you want to and let it be the brutal truth. And either she gonna take it or leave it. No matter what, we good. We good. So just remember that as you continue on this path. Be honest, man. Be honest. Be honest. Lying and doing all of that shit that these betas be doing, all that game playing and shit, that's for them betas. Leave that shit for these lame ass niggas. Leave that shit for them betas, man. That's all they do. They got time for games. Us, we ain't got time for games. All right? And that's my word, man. My name Jason and Sinn-Take. I'll holler at y'all later, man. Peace.
Who said it was easy work? Who said it was easy work? Who said it was easy? Who said it was easy? Who said it was easy work? Somebody must do it, so I gotta do it. Who said it was easy work?